What is the one thing that you believe about investing that the majority of your peers would disagree with?
Drawdowns don't matter. I mean, now you could say caveat, well, a drawdown to zero matters, right?
Of
But
course.
if you think about it, I mean, and Michael Mobus, we haven't mentioned his name, but I think Michael Mobus is just phenomenal. He worked with us at like Mason Capital Management. He's brilliant. He actually has a piece that just came out this month about drawdowns, which was brilliant. And, Berkshire Hathaway went down 50%, I think 3 or 4 times in the last 50 years. And you could think of no greater financial company in your mind that, it's down 50%. Is it going out of business for you to go, oh, it's not. So, your chart of fares is every time Berkshire went down 50% was to, load up. I think and this is modern portfolio theory, right? I think we're just that's our kryptonite, right? Drawdowns are our kryptonite. It is, Kahneman and Tversky, prospect theory, the pain of God. It's not only the pain of losing a unit, losing 50 units, that is so debilitating. And so I've said to people in seminars, I said, people would say, the market's going to crash. It's going to be terrible to be the end of market. I said, can I ask you a question? I said, in a friendly manner, I really am interested to know how much bottled water, beach preserves, canned soup, and AK-47s do you have in the basement? And they go, well, I don't have any of that. Well, if you think the world's coming to an end, you truly believe this. You think you'd be storing up some bottled water and, firearms and stuff like that. And I said, well, you really must not think the world is coming to an end. And they go, well, maybe. So you got to go through that. So I think the period of drawdowns are the kryptonite. And if you've done this enough times, and I've made mistakes, and I have things that, had turned out ugly that, don't want on the tombstone. But, but the most part, there are a lot of things that have gone down a lot that have come back and I've made a lot of money. If you've got the economics right, drawdowns, should not be your enemy. They're your friend. But psychology of drawdowns is debilitating for most people.